哦，OK，OK，谢谢，非常感谢，我先挂了。Hello, did anybody hear me? Hello, can anybody hear me? If you can hear me, just press 1 in the chat box. Okay. Press 1 in the chat box if you can hear me, if you can hear my voice. Okay, before we get started, so I need to know something from you guys. Have you ever taken the Cisco router and switch certification exam? I just asked some guys. This is let me check the letter A, the name called Password. You says you practice you are preparing the CCIE router and lab exam. So what's your nickname? I mean this one. Sorry, I can't pronounce the name. AVD. Okay. I'll call you AVD. So, for my convenience to talk, I will refer the router and switch certification for RS certification. In that I'll talk. If somebody has that experience, just type in the chat box and let me know. Or add this WhatsApp. Add this WhatsApp. I'll give you some suggestions when you're preparing the CCIE router and switch certification. Okay, I'll make a introduce for myself. And my name is John. I'm the CCIE router and switch certification lab tutor from spotoer. You must wonder why ban this live broadcasting, because for the last 5 years, I have hundreds of people pass the CCIE lab exam. Also saw some people fail in the exam. They are struggling due to lose a lot of money and time in this exam. So I decided to summarize some reasons why they fail in the exam according to my work experience. If you are struggling in this exam or just a freshman wants to know how to pass the exam, I hope this session will help you to get the CCIE number. The first thing I need to tell you is that even you are an engineer who has worked for more than 10 years and has a good theoretical foundation and practical project experience of their work, the chance of passing the lab certification exam directly is 30% to 50%, according to our big data. So most senior engineers, they pass the exam in second attempt or third attempt. They pass in first attempt. It's very few people can make it. The first thing is, so you want to pass the exam as soon as possible before February 2020. The only way is getting the newest information and stable material from a training company. Such like our company, we are Spotoer. The Spotoer is a very, famous training company in this CCIE certification industry. So let's back to the topic. The first, I now know why people fail with a long-term preparation, and then it's where you get the material will cause you fail in the exam. Last month a guy come to us. He got O version for the practice material. Unfortunately, he failed with that. So it's shocked me, and until now, still has some people fail because the O version of material. This fail is really need to avoid it, because you will lose a lot of time and money with it. So in the end, I'll explain why people get through pass but fail. Because one of our clients he gets through pass but didn't know why he gets through pass, and he asked Cisco to rerate the result, but Cisco still give him 3 pass in the end. So if you have any questions during this process, please ask me in the chat box in time. Ask me in a chat box in time. If I do not answer in time, please contact us by Skype, WhatsApp, or email for this. This is our WhatsApp. If you're interested, just add this one. I will answer you after this session. So, okay, let's move to the first reason. The first reason is most engineers fail the exam even they has a long-term preparation. Most people, when they did first attempt to router and switch lab certification, they even don't know how to prepare it before the exam. What is the plan for the preparation? How I arrange my time to practice the material in the preparation. Well, I talk a lot of engineers when I start to practice the material. The first question he asked me is how I practice. What's the material? What's the order to practice the material? Do I need to practice H1 first, or do I turn to H2 first? So I summarize some useful rules to explain those things. In till now, Cisco has 5 labs for the configuration: H1, H1 Plus, and H2, H2 Plus, and H3. So how do you prepare with those 5 labs in a shortest time? You need a very clear plan to practice it. So in the first attempt, most people don't know what's the order to practice the lab, which the lab comes to first to prepare, which labs is most difficult to prepare. People spend a lot of time in prepare H1. They use over 1 month in H1 and then go to H2. This is not correct order to practice, because H1 is very easy. So you don't need to focus on configure speed in H1 in early preparation. You need to focus on the topology and the request on H1 first, which means you only need 20 days to finish H1. When you can finish H1 without solution and make it to 4 hours, and then go for H1 plus. The H1 plus topology is the same to H1, only the request has 10% different with H1. So you only need 10 days to finish it, which means H1 and H1 plus only need 30 days to practice. As you can see this picture, this is one of my clients. He is failed in September, and he got failed because he is not prepared well, because due to his family emergency, something happened with his family. So this is very clear. If you don't prepare well, you'll fail directly in the exam. So the first reason is you will running out of time when you're doing the exam, when you take the exam. So there is one question we need to ask: why we running out of time in a real exam? Due to the lack of the practice plan, because you do have a very clear practice plan. So when people come to us and ask me how to prepare, my suggestion is start the H1 and H1 plus, and then is TS. Because the troubleshooting part is helping you build the troubleshooting skills to understand how the flow delivery. So that will help you deeply understand the whole topology. In spotoer's material, we have 8 sets. For test 1, it contains all the checkpoints that appear in a real exam before. So the only thing is work hard with it. I guarantee you can pass in this part if you work very hard with the troubleshooting part. It's very stable, and you won't have variant in the exam for troubleshooting till now. So when you finish the TS1, then go for H2. Now H2 is both difficult labs, but due to you already practiced H1 and TS1, so it's easy when you practice H2, which will save you a lot of time if you practice H2 directly. This is the right order to practice the labs. The second reason failed with long-term preparation is that I don't know how to review all the labs before the exam. What's the plan of reviewing the labs? If you don't have a specific plan to reviewing the labs before the exam, your gut levels and those patients, because a lot of pressure will tear you up. You will waste a lot of time in the period, and also nose phase. The phase is very important. If you nose phase in this period, you need you can't pass the exam. So you need a good plan for reviewing. The right review period is 20 days before the exam. Leave 20 days reviewing all the material before the exam. My suggestion is 1 configuration and 1 troubleshooting each day. Such like the first day practice H1 and TS1, and then record your time when finish 1 labs. And better make it to 3 hours when you finish 1 lab. The second day, H2 and TS2. You just change the combination. The first day is H1 and TS1. The second day is H2 and TS2, and the third day practice H3, TS1. This is very helpful because you don't need to practice, practice 2 labs in one day, and you feel no good. Then practice the troubleshooting. You can't have such energy practice 2 labs and plus troubleshooting in one day. So you need export your configuration, which I always suggest my clients. Export your configuration, and when you finish one lab, then compare it with the standard configuration by the compare software, which will help you find your small mistake configuration. This is the key to pass the exam. We provide the standard configuration in spotoer material. So once you need it, once you don't have those material, you just contact me. Contact me personally. If you don't have those material, if you are the clients in in spotoer, so just ask me. I'll send those files to you. So the last reason for fail in the long-term preparation is that did not book the exam seats according to their current progress. I'm planning booking the exam date and location. Till now, a lot of seats is already booked. So there is a few seats left. But if you want to pass the exam before February 2020, you need a suitable seat to book and then take the exam. So the right way is based on your progress, and then ask tutor first. The tutor will help you analyze when is the suitable date for you to book the exam. That will help you save a lot of time and money if you book if you book too close. If you book too close, you have no time to prepare all the material. If too long, it may be not stable when you take the exam in that time. So this is the 3 points why people fail with their long-term preparation. Take a look with those pictures, because I just due to the client's privacy information, I only can only can put those picture on to show you how I suggest people practice the material. So let's take a look for the second reason why I fail in the exam. Last month, a guy, I can't tell the name because he's our client, so I put this picture. Last month, a guy came to WhatsApp, asked me some technical questions about CCIE H2 lab. So when he take a picture about his practice material, I found that this is very old material, which is very outdated solution. We already abandoned those solutions, and we never send those solutions to our clients. So I was wondering where he get those solutions. So I asked him where he got those solutions. He said he bought from another training company. When I show the newest material, he's shocked and send a lot of OMG to me. He also, I'm shocked too. This is very weird. You still use the old version and you don't know that, and also you spend a lot of time to practice it. This is very waste of time. So the first thing is you need to ensure that you got the newest solution, the newest practice material. So when you prepare well in those old material, you still can pass the exam because the solution is out that Cisco will not give you a score for that. Unfortunately, he failed in the exam in last month, and he is trying to second attempt with our material right now. So about the material, you need to make sure those is the latest and stable. Where you get the material is very important. Last year, some training company have stolen our solutions for sale, but because their solution did not get updates from us in time, so they gave all solutions to an old practice material to their clients, cause people fail in a real exam. I think this is very embarrassing. You can't leak those old versions to clients and cause him fail. This is very bad for training company. So the most important thing for material is that you need the newest information from the real exam. For labs, it's not stable forever. For example, in troubleshooting part, I just take an example. For TS2, Cisco will not make it stable for a long period. Cisco will make it stable for a long period of time. But after that, Cisco will make some variations in TS2. From now, it's stable, and tomorrow it's stable. And I can make sure it's stable in the future, But it's stable right now. I can ensure that it's stable right now. If you're close to the exam, just take the exam, because it's very stable. So if you don't get the feedbacks from us, if you don't get the new feedbacks from others, it may change. If Cisco change the question or add some switches or router devices in a topology, you need, so if Cisco do that, then you need to change your solution to match the output. But if you not get the newest news from those real exam, you'll fail when you meet the variant problem. For our clients, we build a feedback website for them. I can show you that. This is our feedback website for them. When our clients pass the exam, we will ask him write the feedback to us, and then we will update it to this website to know who close to the exam, who close to take the exam. I'll let him watch those website from directly by the account we active. The feedback includes how they did in the real exam and how they prepare for the exam. Also the news, if Cisco has variations, that will help my clients a lot to pass the exam. So if you are our clients, just register in this website and inform me your username are active in a server. so that you can watch notes directly. If you know our clients, you can just come to us and take a look or talk to our seller. Leave your message or contacting us by WhatsApp. Add this WhatsApp or Skype. I'll give you more details for the feedbacks. So let's take a look for those feedbacks. This is for November 1st, Richardson. In Richardson we got a lot of feedback. I can share you the details because it's the live broadcasting. If you're interested, just add our WhatsApp. I'll give you that. I'll give you the more details for that. So, for example, this is the. Let me check. This is the September overseas combination data from spotoer in router and switch lab exam certification. So due to protect our clients information, so I hide the client's names and the exam date. As you can see, in Sydney, has 1 in 233. Did anybody know those combination means the first character 2 means the TS2. The second letter is 3 means the diagnostic H3. The third 3 is configuration H3. So in Sydney, 233, the combination of 233 appear once in September, and 111 appear in combination 111 appear in Sydney for one time. 111 it means TS1, diagnostic 1, and H1. So why do we need to know those combinations? Because if anybody want to, because this is very clear to know the combination if in every location, and that will help you have a preparation for which combination you may meet in the exam if you take the exam, so that you have a good preparation for that. So if anybody wants to get the details of those feedbacks and those combinations, please add our WhatsApp and Skype and contacting us. So the last reason is 3 pass. It's pretty rare to get 3 pass if you are a freshman to take the exam. In a lab exam, troubleshooting part total score is 24 points, and diagnostic is 6 points. The configuration total score is 70 points. So you need to get at least 60% points in each part of them. So if you fail in one of those parts or meet the minimal score in each part, Cisco will send you a fail email. So 3 pass means you pass the minimal score in each part, but Cisco will give you a fail result in the end. I always wonder why people practice well but meet the minimal score. I always met some guys, they ask me for this, why I'm beat the minimum requirements but fail in an exam. Because when you finish the practice, you'll use outputs to test and verify your configuration is wrong or right. It's correct way to do it, but for some configuration will not influence the outputs. So which means if you miss this command, you need to configure in the devices, and you can't find it whether you miss it or not. It's really hard to find in your practice preparation period, right? So how to avoid those happens, or how to reduce the chance of such an occurrence in practice period. In order to help our clients pass the exam, we spend a lot of money by the server devices to create a simulation environment to make a simulation environment make it to 90% like in a real exam. This is the mock exam interface. The mock exam means we can give you a count. We can give you a count to practice like in a real exam. The combination you meet is random, and the time limit is sent to the real exam. 8 hours. Press this button, it will start to clock. So, and in order to take the labs, also the same. First, you'll do the troubleshooting. In this one, when you open this, there is a troubleshooting topology. So first, you'll do the troubleshooting in 2 hours, and then it's the diagnostic in this one in 30 minutes, and then it's the configuration 5.5 hours. Also in this Chrome, you can open the configuration topology. It's really helpful before you take the real exam if you try the mock exam. Most of my clients pass the CCIE due to do a lot of mock exam. Usually we will give 5 times for each of our clients. So if anybody wants to know more about the mock exam, please add those WhatsApp, and we will pick stream man. And we will pick stream man in the next live broadcasting chat box to try our mock exam for free if you are know our clients. So if you are interested, just contacting us. So till now, the whole section was ended, and if you have any questions, you can ask me in a chat box. I'll talk with you. Did anybody has issues with this section? Did anybody has issues with this session? If you have any questions about preparing the CCIE router and switch exam, just let me know in the chat box or at our WhatsApp. I'll give you more suggestions to help you net. if nobody has material and the real exam, how many naps I will receive? Okay, in real exam, you have, for configuration, you only have 1 naps. For troubleshooting has 1, and diagnostic has 1. So it's 3. It's 3 for you to take in a real exam. But for specific in the configuration part, you will meet one of 5 labs: H1, H1 plus, H2, H2 plus, and H3. You will meet one of them in a real exam. So when you take the exam, you will meet the diagnostic. You will meet the troubleshooting first. The troubleshooting has 2 versions, has 2 labs, TS1 and TS2. If you meet the TS1 and finish TS1, you'll go to diagnostic. Now, diagnostic is very easy to take. Diagnostic has access in our material, in spotoer's material. If you practice well in diagnostic, or only need 3 days to practice in diagnostic. So when you finish the diagnostic, you will turn to configuration. You will meet one of 5 labs in the configuration. It's due to due to where you take the exam. We can know the UX combination in the location. So can you tell me where you take the exam? So Ali, are you there? Can you tell me where you take the exam? Richardson. In Richardson, the combination is most for H1 and TS2 and diagnostic 3. For those days, the H3 configuration, the H3 labs is appear more in the Richardson. You mean the combination you need me to repeat again on all others. In Juba, Juba has some. Juba is stable right now, but I heard something from Juba. I heard some news from Juba says Juba will have some changes, but in TS2. But from now, it's not active in Dubai, but also you need to careful for in Dubai. In Dubai, for all location, H3 is still H3 labs. It's still hot in Cisco lab exam. So practice H3 first, and then to go for other labs. So I'll make a live broadcasting in November 26. if your friends still are still preparing the CCIE RS exam, you can ask him to come to watch in November 26th. Yes, in Richardson, H1 and TS2 and H3, all of them is appeared, and it's due to your preparation and when you take the exam. If your exam is very close, just focus on H3 and H1, but still you still need to practice H2. So if nobody has the issues, I'll end this live broadcasting. I'll see you in November 26th. Did anybody has issues, or did you have some suggestions for the live broadcasting? You can add our WhatsApp group and let me know. I'll give you some suggestions, or I'll change out my live broadcasting topic to to help you understand.